Welcome, everyone, to the new stream. This is the season 5 to 7 overviews, and this is also the series overview as well. I decided to do this live specifically because of announcements that need to be made, and many others. And at this point, I'm pretty much just waiting for people to get here before I get started with the review. I'm really excited for where we're going next. The fact that we have the season 8 premiere tomorrow. We also have the Trolls World Tour trailer 3, I guess, tomorrow, and then many other things that are really exciting. It's insane. Like, how did we get here? It's just insane. I don't know. It's pretty crazy with the fact that we're already here already. Like the fact that this series has already gotten to a season 8, and the fact that we're getting so much Trolls World Tour content like that, it's just insane. Hello Nintendo 2009 and hello Nicole Minecraft girl. Okay. As for Ethan, what am I doing with Kappa? Kappa hasn't really affected me because of the fact that I appeal to people that are 18 to about 44. So awesome. Kappa so far ain't got anything on me. Notice I said so far. We need to be careful with that. Happy Thursday to you too. So obviously I'm also going to be doing another live stream straight after this one, and it's basically where I go out and, seeing Frozen 2 tonight. Yay! I hope you enjoy. I've heard a lot of great things about it, but there's a few things of criticism for like a dark tone or something, and I want to know what's up. Are you 2? Okay, you need to fix your grammar, Ethan. I think you're trying to say, are you doing a Kappa video? Not right now specifically. But I do have a Twitter, and Twitter will be able to help you understand. I retweeted something that'll help you understand this a bit more than already. Let me kind of fix this thing a little bit. I got new pillows, so it's more comfy now. And also Discord. Yes, I sent a Mr. Enter video out on Discord. However, that's not what I'm talking about with Twitter. There's a guy who explained it very well, so I don't know. Do you know Ice Cream Craze on Instagram? I don't really know. I don't know who that is. Remind me if you have to. It's just I just don't know. But tomorrow is my live stream of season 8, and it'll be just like this. Just the laptop sitting on the dresser. I sit right here. I watch the entire season 8, and yeah, that's pretty much what I do. So yeah, this ought to be real fun. Okay. Now, dang it, we need to get started. We need to obviously get started. So I decided I wanted to do this live specifically because I want to know that the audience is watching. Because of the fact that with Kappa's rules and stuff like that, it makes it harder and harder to get notifications out. So let's go ahead and get this started. So first is Wormhole. This is by far my favorite season 5 episode. Not quite. But Wormhole is still a really good episode, specifically because it's like the star versus the forces of evil, like Rick and Morty style of comedy and everything like that. I just love the creativity behind Wormhole. It's just really interesting. One of the things that I found out with Wormhole is specifically that it's just it's a continuation of what happened in the season 4 finale, but it's just really interesting to watch. So season 4 ended with a good ender there, and then Wormhole got this great started. And before I deleted my Wormhole review, I basically named all the parallel universes, like the Upside Down universe, the Saru universe, where everything's a puppet, like a hand puppet universe, the one where it goes back to the troll toys that inspired this, and stuff like that. It's just crazy, and it blows my mind. It's just really creative with the stuff that it does, and it's just really interesting all around. So and the jokes in Wormhole are absolutely hilarious. So Wormhole obviously gets a gold. Earworm also gets a gold, specifically because with Earworm, it's a lot like the comedy's much more on like what they're trying to do just so that they can uh, just so that they can get that stupid song out of their heads. It's just really funny, especially the like onion cupcake. It's just really really funny. Yeah. Um, hi Primera. Also, another thing for tomorrow, Primera and I are both doing live streams on season 8. Please go watch both our live streams. It'll be so much fun. Especially since both Primera and I both our live streams are pretty much at the same popularity right now. So I recommend that you go watch it. I'm giving props to Primera, obviously, because she's doing it like Primera is doing it way earlier than I ever could. She's doing it like 6 in the morning. I can never do that. Instead, I'm doing it at like 9:05, obviously, but still, go watch both our streams. It'll be so much fun. I just kind of am jealous that George Beard liked Primera's live stream and not mine, so I don't care. But whatever. But please go watch Primera's live stream as well as mine. It'll be so much fun. Just getting both our feedback on these episodes are it's just an interesting idea. Also, hello Trolls lover and hello and hey Godzilla fan. Anyway, back to where we were at. Wormhole just has a lot of like catchy humor, and it's just and honestly, the song choices are just really interesting and catchy too. And so it's like, oh, the earworm is actually gonna talk in my head too. It's just it's just really interesting. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Also, the Frankenstein references are amazing. So earworm obviously gets a gold. Don't worry, be peppy. All right. But don't worry, be peppy. This one to me just didn't quite hit the level for me that other gold episodes did. It's still a good episode. I just don't think it quite hit that. Level of like gold and stuff like that. I honestly give "Don't Worry, Be Peppy" a silver because I do love the plot and I do like the whole Peppy like helping the village out and wanting to be useful again. But I do love the twist ending of like, okay, thank goodness. I get it. Helping people out is just exhausting. And I want time to myself and stuff like that. Not really that, but like I enjoy my new lifestyle. I miss being king, but I enjoy my lifestyle kind of thing. And that's a pretty good moral. I like it. So obviously, don't worry, be peppy. It does have a bunch of funny jokes there, here and there. And there's a lot of character development with Poppy being angry at more than just Branch. She can be angry at Cooper, Guy, and many others. So don't worry, be peppy is silver. Two's a cloud is also silver, specifically because I just am not a fan of the annoying parents. I do like Branch and Cloud Guy's like development and relationship in that episode, but I just devastatingly do not like the parents and how nagging they are. Like, oh my god, I have to do something. Like, I just have to do something for my kid. It's like why can't the kid just care for themselves kind of thing? It's like I don't know. Like I get the whole parents don't want to ever like move on from their kids and stuff like that, but still, it's just something you got to grow into. And I also do. The other thing that I do not like, and this is the only other thing I don't like, is the fact that it's like Cloud Guy knows he's being irritating to Branch and considers it a relationship. Like Cloud Guy bugs the heck out of him, and then it's just really annoying to hear that commitment. I don't know. It's just kind of dumb. That commitment, I mean, anyway. But I do love the way they work together to shoo off the parents in the end. It's just really good. And then some of the humor was a bit cringy-ish, but still, it's pretty interesting. Anyway, Two's a Cloud is obviously a silver. Glitter Loss. This one's an interesting episode. I mean, it's not quite the episode that I was thinking of and anything like that, but it's still a really good episode and has a lot of catchy humor and a lot of interesting visuals, especially when it's like shine. It's just really good. However, it's just one of those where it's like you got to be a bit humble and you don't need to be like a complete egoist. Like where it's like, I do everything just for myself kind of thing, and it's not really fair. So that's interesting. Regardless, Glitter Loss is a really interesting episode that honestly can be given a watch. Glitter Loss is a gold. New Anthem. Oh my lord, New Anthem is just such a treat. It has a lot of great songs, a lot of interesting visuals. Poppy with a really amazing uniform, coming in with an amazing ideas and stuff like that. It's just so interesting. I do love the whole like branch hold my hand stick. It's just like you can't just miss that opportunity. You can't. It's impossible. It's just I don't know. It's just kind of crazy to me. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, yeah. It's interesting that Trolls World Tour already has 2 official trailers, while Godzilla vs. Kong hasn't released the first official trailer or any footage. Maybe I don't really know why that is. I'm guessing it's because Trolls World Tour has been on business for like 4 years, and especially with the wait and everything like that. They're already getting songs and stuff out now. That's why everything's going out as soon as possible. Um, but it'll come out. Just there's always time. Um, and perform their new anthem. Yep, the new anthem is just amazing to sing. It's my favorite song of season 5 easily. More than 6 to 7 songs in new anthem. Yeah, that's kind of the creativity of it. Is there's like many different songs. Either they're repetitive as heck, they're all about fashion, they care about Mr. Dingles, or they're just it's Guy Diamond. You already know the rest. I'm not giving that bar away because it's annoying and. But I do like new anthem and its creativity. I also just have a brand new appreciation for Poppy, just because of her singing her like song stuff. It's just amazing. But new anthem provides a lot of heart knowledge and stuff like that, and it also brings up the idea of a new anthem, which is incredibly interesting. So, good job. New Anthem is obviously a platinum. I was originally going to give New Anthem a gold, but after thinking way too hard and watching it over and over again, it's instead a platinum. What does that say? Ethan, don't make me block you. I'm kidding. I'm not going to block you, but seriously, I don't know what you mean by that. That's stupid. They keep making these stupid Freddy Krueger memes. I mean, not Freddy Krueger, Freddie Mercury memes. And I'm just like, what are the purpose of these? I don't get it. Poppy said, moving tribute to all kind. Yeah. Spreading that love around. I love it. Anyway, Dark Side of the Lagoon is a gold, specifically because of the nice visuals, the really interesting Star Maker, the twist that Star Maker's a box and not the disco ball, and just the idea of going underground. It also has my third favorite season 5 song, Shine Your Light for Me. You know what I mean. It's just really fun to watch. And honestly, that's whoops, I missed it. I kind of hit it on purpose. My bad. Anyway, interesting idea. And Dark Side of the Lagoon gets gold. The humor is amazing. The visuals are amazing and stuff like that. It's just amazing. I know this is a Trolls video, but I just found out the Paw Patrol's coming out with a new Minecraft episode that's airing in Canada on December 21st. I think someone told me that Angel Ice Storm specifically told me that there was going to be one on November 27th that I'll come back to, specifically because of the fact that after season 8, Trolls is going to die down a bit, and instead it's going to be a bunch of episode reviews. At least until we get to trailer reviews and stuff like that. That's the end credits soundtrack. Yes, it is. It is. It's fun too. It's just really fun to sing too. It's also in the trailer. It's also in the trailer for season 5, which is awesome. Anyway, like I said, Dark Side of the Lagoon gold because of visuals, humor, and honestly the being honest method. I mean, as cliche as the be honest moral is, it's still really good. Mr. Glitter Cakes bronze because really. I mean, I'm okay with the whole Mr. Glitter Cakes episode, like in context. I just really don't like the whole idea of like, oh, the moral is that you shouldn't lie or something like that. It's like, okay, we that moral's been pushed to the ground as well, but I don't know. But one of the things that I genuinely am not really a fan of with Mr. Glitter Cakes is like Branch's point at the end. I'm like, yeah, exactly. It's like because Branch is like, you did all of this just to teach me a lesson. You could have just come talk to me. I'm like, exactly. It's not that hard. And it's just, I don't know. It's, the fact that they could have done that instead of made the episode entirely about teaching Branch a lesson. It's like, okay, we know you're lying, dude. Just tell us what's wrong. It's like, it's, I don't know. But Mr. Glurcakes obviously gets a bronze because of this foul. Snow Day, gold. Because once again, Snow Day is just so much fun to watch. I love the three different plot lines that take place within Snow Day, and they come together at the end. It's just amazing. Um, with that, I love that Branch's plot is all about being stuck in the bunker during the winter stuff, and he has to find his way out and enjoy Snow Day. For Poppy, it's trying to hit her dad with a snowball, and it's just amazing. It's just Poppy's just super fun to watch. I wish the whole episode was dedicated to just Poppy's bit, and that was it. And then the Smidge is just like trying to win a competition that was involved with winter. Snow Day is just really fun to watch. I just love seeing the trolls have fun in something like winter, and it's just really fun, especially since winter's coming right now. Anyway, it's just super interesting. Well, yeah. But one of the things that the only thing I don't like about Snow Day is the fact that, actually, I don't know if I really have anything to dislike about Snow Day. Not really. Snow Day is a gold. If it tugged my emotions a bit more, then Snow Day would have gotten a gold, which it didn't. Snow Day is clearly about just having fun with winter and showing how the trolls just have fun in winter. Except you didn't show all of them, and instead you showed 3 of them. But okay, that's part of the plot too. So yay. Guy misses out. This one to me is just a bronze. It's because it's not really mean or anything. It's not even really boring or anything like that. It's just meh. It's just like, okay, the writers just couldn't make up something to do, so they just decided, hey, we're just going to go ahead and make an episode where Guy Diamond is trying to understand a joke that everyone was involved in last night. You know what I mean? And we all have those moments like where we all try to like be in on the joke, and it's like, if I don't know the joke, then what am I doing? It's just something interesting, and while Guy Misses Out is not a bad episode in particular, and it's still a lot of fun to watch, I just don't think it quite hit the silver or gold qualities with me, because it's just one of those like social trend kind of episodes. That's not to say that Guy Misses Out has any failure at all. I'm just meaning, like, to me, it was just kind of meh. Scrap to the Future. This is a gold because I just love the whole Poppy just using a scrapbook from the future to predict the future. It's just so fun. This is also my 4th favorite song of season 5. Just Poppy just singing, I got the power. It's just so much fun to listen to. It's just super fun. I also love the whole ending too, where there's no real moral, and instead it just tries to be its own thing, and that's kind of what I like. Because one of the things that I'm not really a fan of with Trolls of Beat Goes On is it'll have moments where it's like, oh, I gotta teach morals because this is a kid's show. It's like, no, you don't really have to teach morals. You can be your own thing. Even Trolls, like the movie, didn't really shove a moral down your face till the end, which, once again, wasn't even that big of a message. Or, at least not like shoving the message down your throat. You were able to witness it within time and get it. And that's kind of what I like about that episode. It's like, you're allowed to basically be like, there's no way you can prevent Murphy's Law from happening because Murphy's Law will happen somehow. But the best thing you can do is find the silver lining with Murphy's Law. And I do like that. That's a pretty interesting thing to say with this episode. So Scrap to the Future is gold. I just love the humor too. Branch just saying, oh, frosting is just really hilarious. Anyway, gold. Bringing Up Birdie. This one was actually quite an enjoyable episode. And the fact that Branch says, I only like 3 birds, is I'm like, okay. Not free birds, like Free birds. That movie was awful. I mean 3 birds, like Three, 3. And I was like, fair enough. That's a good idea. But Bringing Up Birdie just has this like compassionate feel to it, and I do like it. And I love how Branch is able to conquer his fears just to help the 3 birds. And it's just interesting to watch, to see Branch's character grow a bit more. He didn't conquer his entire fear of birds like all birds, but he did conquer his fear for 3 of them that he considered, his sons or whatever. He called them sons in the thing, but so I don't know. That's just interesting. But bringing up Birdie just has this compassionate feel, and I do love the humor within it. And I do love how Poppy's just supportive of him throughout the entire thing. Bringing up Birdie, gold, easily. Blank Day is another gold. Wow, we've got like 5 golds in a row. That's insane. I wonder what this show is doing. That's amazing. Instead of deciding which new holiday should fill the blank date on the calendar, she chooses all holidays leading to everyone's interest. That would actually be an interesting way they ended it. If they did it that way, what would have happened? I mean, Trolls already celebrates everything as far as we learned in the Trolls Holiday Special. But I don't know. Maybe I wonder what could have happened. Interfering with each other and creating disaster because she didn't want to upset anyone. Yeah, that's kind of the whole point of Blank Day, which as frustrating as it is, makes sense too, because you wouldn't want to upset anyone. You'd be like, my holiday isn't important to you, and it's like, no, your holiday's important. We just can't celebrate on this day. Giving anyone the power to create a holiday is a very big deal. That's like giving anyone the power to be president of the United States. You'd be like, what are you going to do? It's kind of crazy. And it'd be like, oh, there's so much pressure. Who should I give it to? There's a lot of good candidates. You know what I mean? That's kind of the thing with Blank Day. But I just love Blank Day in particular, specifically because of the way it starts. It's just really interesting, filled with dropping moments, and a nice freeze tag sequence, which will go on to be season 7. I just really do like it, though. Blank Day just has this fun way of being like, we're just gonna rip off new anthem and do it something creatively, and it's just interesting. Blank Day isn't really my favorite episode, but I just found it a pretty good episode for season 6. Because season 6 isn't really quite my favorite season. Obviously, season 7 is. Because season 7 had 2 platinums in the same season. I'm like surprised. I'm like, 2 platinums within the same season? How's that possible? Because once it got to season 3, it did platinums throughout each season. Like season 3 had Fluffleberry Quest as a platinum, and season 4 had Branchception as a platinum. Season 5 had New Anthem as a platinum. So, that's pretty interesting. Blank Day just has this unique feel to it. So, gold. Haircuffed. I really wanted to give this episode a 0 so bad. Because I just don't like the whole Branch and Creek scenario. And the fact that people would have probably made up another ship otherwise. But regardless, it's not really trying to aim for that. Because of the fact that at the end, Poppy learns her lesson and apologizes with sincerity and stuff like that, it just comes off as amazing. So, Haircuffed obviously gets a bronze. Only bronze, because of the fact that I still had to suffer through Creek and Branch being like best friends and being like, 3 different times now going, ha ha ha, again. Like 3 different times. I'm like, oh God. Creek also appears minorly in the episode Blank Day. Yes, and they make fun of him for his jokes. Anyway, Haircuffed is bronze. Marsh Tato Fairy. I'm not really a fan of this one. Specifically because, really? I mean, I get the whole, you have to have a moment where kids are going to believe in the Marsh Tato Fairy, and I get that. But seriously, when they might grow up and be like, wait, they'll figure it out. It ends up being real, though, so what's the point? I don't know. That's just something that really confuses me. That's like basically saying, I'm going to go to the North Pole, see Santa, and then Santa just actually shows up there, and you're like, oh my God. It's just so interesting. But Marsh Tato Fairy just has this interesting idea. It has a lot of good Robbie moments and a few things of humor here and there. But I just found Marsh Tato kind of a boring watch. Not really saying that Marsh Tato Fairy is bad, but I just kind of found it to be meh. So Marsh Tato Fairy is obviously a bronze. Do the Biggie is a silver, specifically because I really like Biggie as a character. And Biggie having the spotlight is interesting, because I like seeing Biggie's morals. Biggie doesn't like dance circles because he's afraid he'll mess up. That's a common thing for us. It's like an oral presentation. What if we stutter and what if we mess up? It's interesting to see. Do the Biggie is obviously an interesting one. And it's very clear that Do the Biggie is just like one of those where it's like a trend episode, but it does it right because it's like, okay, the trend episode. It's like Biggie's gonna come up with a new craze, then someone else is gonna come up with a new craze, and they're just gonna keep going back and forth and follow right along with it until on with it, and it's just gonna keep on going. It's like when Fortnite happened. It became the biggest game of all time, and now it's down the toilet. So, Do the Biggie is obviously a silver. I do like it, but it didn't quite reach that gold level for me. Hitting the Sky Note is another silver, specifically because I do like Sky Toronto as a character. And once again, I do love the whole Funfibian. It's just super creative. And I do love the harmony that's produced in the episodes. However, it didn't quite reach that gold for me, specifically because of, Sky Toronto's ear bleeding singing. Anyway, I do love the solution they come up with at the end, though. It's really interesting and honestly pretty kind-hearted. Where it's like Sky Toronto just can't not sing. Like, we need to have a moment where it's like, you can't match us, but we can match you. It's really interesting. And Hitting the Sky Note was an interesting one, especially that title, Hitting the Sky Note. That's insane. Anyway, Hitting the Sky Note was just an interesting episode about singing, and it was just incredible. So, yeah, awesome. Hugfest. Oh, yeah, Hitting the Sky Note is silver. Hugfest. Yes, shout-outs to Primera and all these other people. Hugfest. This one is obviously a gold. The Brobby moments and the fun ideas of a Hugfest are just creative and interesting, and they're really fun to watch. And I love how Poppy's just there for him to ride the ride and everything, and it's just really fun to watch. Hugfest once again is a gold. I just love the whole together, with the whole hand thing. That's pretty fun. Chummy Sparklestone. I would have to say I'd give this one a silver. While I did enjoy Chummy Sparklestone as a character, I just didn't really like the whole Chummy Sparklestone is going to think that everything is a mystery, even though it just ruins surprises, and that's not cool. But I do like the whole Chummy Sparklestone idea. I just don't know if I want Chummy Sparklestone to come back. But Chummy Sparklestone is actually pretty interesting as a story. And I do love the British accent party that they do at the beginning. I love it. I tried doing an Australian accent while I watched the episode. It's just really interesting. Chummy Sparklestone is a silver. I really do like it. The humor is really good, but I'm just not a fan of the whole blowing up your surprises thing. Giggle Yum is another silver, specifically because it didn't quite reach that goal because of the fact that Smidge wasn't able to get that whole Giggle Yum thing. Also, I really do like how Giggle Yum is just one of those brands where it's it basically tells the whole thing of business. You have to have those moments where it's you got to keep an abundance and you got to keep going like a cock in order to be able to get everything out as soon as possible. There's always companies that are making Pepsi and Coca-Cola and shipping it out and then putting it in cans and stuff and selling it for everyone to drink. That has to happen every single day, and I really do like the way they portray it too, especially if it means hard physical labor too, and that's pretty interesting. So Giggle Yum is obviously a silver. Glamping. I thought this one was a pretty good episode because of the way that Poppy and Branch just have so much fun camping together, and how Poppy's pretty much on Branch's side for a while until Guy Diamond comes in with the luxury and stuff. And Branch actually provides a good point. With glamping, it's do we really want the luxury? It's camping. We can provide our own needs. Thank you very much. But I do love how sincere Guy Diamond was throughout the ending of it. And glamping was still really fun for the kids. I just still love that line where Branch is you, me, and the kids. How many people took that out of context besides me? Not the kids of Troll Village, but Poppy and Branch's kids, you, me, and the kids. How many people? So please tell me, raise your hand. How many people thought that at first? Anyway, or they thought of it when they listened to it again. I don't know. It's still pretty good. Glamping is a gold. A Flower for Poppy. This one is just a really nice episode. And I love that flower that they try to give her. I do not like the ending where Peppy just outright gave them a bunch of flowers and stuff like that, you know? How did you think of my new Snow Red Tides virus? It was better than your other crappy thing, but not quite as entertaining as I thought it was going to be. I do love how you simulated radio stations. That was pretty fun. Anyway, back to review. A Flower for Poppy is just really interesting in it of itself. And I just love the whole idea of like, wait, a half birthday? A half birthday? What? How does that happen? Okay, never mind. But regardless, I do love the whole Flower for Poppy situation. I swear, though, Brand should have been the one to give it. How many people agree? Anyway, a Flower for Poppy is just a really sincere gesture, and it just feels really kind and everything like that. So a Flower for Poppy gets gold. Yeah, a Flower for Poppy gets gold. The Partier's Apprentice is silver, specifically because with silver, not silver, the Partier's Apprentice, it's like I get the whole guy diamond as a superhero cliche and everything like that, but the apprentice like upstaging everything cliche. I'm sick of it. But regardless, I do like the whole. I do like the concept, but it just kind of comes back to bite them in the face kind of thing. It just I don't know. It's a cliche one, but I still really enjoyed it despite all the cliches. It was fun to watch even. Humor was pretty well done, and the visuals were outstanding. The Partier's Apprentice is silver. Hairball. This is my favorite season 6 episode. It is, because Hairball is just really interesting to watch. I do love, like, Poppy's dress is beautiful. And honestly, I just really love, like, that ending of, like, Branch getting into a tux and dancing with Poppy. Considering that the Hairball is coming back in season 8, I want to see more of that. I want to see the end result. Who agrees? Anyway, with Hairball, it's just really interesting to see the visuals. And I do love the whole gag of Poppy just being like totally oblivious to everything. So it's just yeah. I'm kind of not really quite a fan of like the whole Smidge jumping back and forth between Guy Diamond and Milton thing, but you know, it's character development, so I'm not gonna be mean there. Hairball is obviously a gold. I just really love the humor and everything like that too. Anyway, on to season 7. This is by far the one I'm gonna give the most like stuff over. This is my favorite season easily, and obviously everyone's gonna say season 7 is their favorite season. For right now, I want to see how season 8 does. That's tomorrow. Stay tuned. Anyway, for season 7, Freeze Tag, is a gold. I really like the whole the squad team or something like that. I also really love the freeze tag style. It has a lot of moments that I'm like, what is happening? And it's just like, okay, season 7, it's already got me on its tail. And I really like season 7 as a whole because season 7 provides that creativity that it should. Freeze tag was just so much fun to watch. And it left me wondering who it was. I kept thinking it was Branch throughout the entire episode if you went back and seen my season 7 marathon. I kept thinking he was Branch the entire time, and I was like, I know it! Whenever it came down to it being Branch. And then it's like, it's not Branch. I'm like, oh, okay, Branch is not the tagger. Dang. And then when you get to, like, Poppy looking at her hands, I'm like, no way. Is Poppy actually the tagger and we didn't know it? That would have been a best twist ever. But then it was actually revealed that it was Cooper pretending to be Frozen. And Cooper was still the one who tagged everyone. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. I also love the whole one more to tag, and they just reach out and try to tag us as like it's like a meta thing saying like, hey, we are the last people standing, so he's got to tag us. It's just super fun to watch. Anyway, freeze tag gold, Whimsy Wasp. This one was just a really fun episode to watch, and I love the whole I'm a whimsy. I just love that song. While it's not my favorite song of the entire show, it's just really fun to watch. And Whimsy Wasp, I just love the whole trolls being serious shtick. It's just super funny to watch. I also love in Whimsy Wasp how they came to the conclusion of being in the middle. You can have a time when you're serious, and you can have a time when you're fun, and you can be both and you can be both. I'm like, wow, you did it. You got it right. However, the whole moderation moles, I'm like, really? Me and Aubrey both complained. I'm like, seriously? That's so dumb. Ah. Mm. I hope the second hairball will happen. Me too. Or at the very least, a continuation of the previous hairball to see what happened. Have you watched Paw Patrol the movie 2021? No, but I want to go see it. Anyway, Whimsy Wasp is a silver because while I did like the premise and everything, it didn't quite reach that gold for me that made it memorable. The fast and the friendliness. Friendliness. Friendliest. There we go. Fast and friendliest gets silver, specifically because of the fact that just because of Creek, and it didn't quite reach the gold alternative. It was still an entertaining episode to watch, but I just didn't think it quite reached the gold or anything like that I saw. I saw DJ Suki's outfit from the episode Hairball, while Queen Poppy's from the new anthem. You saw that? Okay, maybe we need to think of something. Now we gotta make a theory. I think Primera and I should team up and make a theory. Preston, have you watched Paw Patrol the movie 2021? No, because the joke is that it comes out in 2021. I have not seen it yet. No one has. Stop making that joke. Anyway, but I do really want to go see it. I'll even let people know I'm going to go see it. So the Fast and the Friendliness, I really do like that episode. So it's a silver. I just love the whole Fast and Furious references, but no, don't worry, Barry. I'm okay with it, but I'm okay with this joke. Like asking me about if I watched the movie, but I just don't want people to be like, "Oh, have you watched it? Have you just watched it over and over and over and over again?" Like it's just like, no, the movie clearly says 2021. No one's seen it, not even you. Anyway, yeah, and yes, Primera's right. It's called the Junior Flyer Grand Prix, and I really do like it. The whole Prix and everything like that. It's just fun. I also love how Keith gets a woman in the end. It's just so cool. Well, yeah, that's kind of what it implied. I don't know. It's just super fun to watch. And I love how Branch just like kind of like a nice fatherly figure or brotherly figure to Keith. It's just pretty fun to watch. So Fast and the Friendliness, silver. Dinkles and the Sniffles thing. I can't see the title because I blocked it. But this one is actually a pretty fun episode. Once again, silver. Specifically because I love the humor and I love the twist at the end. It's just really fun to watch. And I am feeling a bit emotional whenever it came to like Biggie and Dinkle's separation. I actually felt heartbroken at that. And I was thinking that Dinkles was actually allergic to Poppy this whole time, but I'm like, wait, that's not it. Oh well. Anyway, Mr. Dinkle Sniffles episode is a silver. Extreme Sleepover Club. This one to me is also silver. Specifically because it's really fun to watch and I love the idea. And because this is the one episode of the entire show where neither Poppy or Branch are in these episodes. It's just the snack bag. Like Cooper, Biggie, Smidge, and Guy. And that's it. No Poppy, no Branch, nothing. I was like, wow, it pulled off the balls to not have Poppy in an episode. Interesting. Because let's face it, somehow Poppy will end up in every other episode. That's just how it works. But you finally made it to where Poppy isn't in the episode, and that's pretty interesting. But the concept and the jokes are absolutely hilarious. And I do love the whole idea behind the Sleepover Club as well. So, Extreme Sleepover Club, silver. Vega Swift, also silver. Specifically because I love the whole taking care of baby shtick. But also, I really do. Once again, it's another Satin and Chenille episode. And like I'd said before, I'm not a fan of Satin and Chenille episodes. Because while they're not bad, they just don't really provide any entertainment for me like Branch and Poppy's stories do. But I still like this episode specifically because it's like, okay, we got to take care of a baby somehow. Exactly. Thank you. But regardless, it's just one of those interests where it's like, oh yeah, that's kind of one of the things. Like Vega Swift is just interesting as a character, and the fact that she's a baby too, it's just pretty cool. I do like this episode, but it just didn't quite entertain me the way it did. silver for a Vegas Swift. Scrapbook Mobile is a gold, specifically because I love the idea of the Scrapbook Mobile, and it gives off one of my favorite songs of season 7. But the hands up, it starts with that, but I don't know the rest of the lyrics. It's pretty interesting. And Scrapbook Mobile just has this really cool thing of like, okay, we're going to create books. And these books are actually quite entertaining and interesting. But regardless, I don't know. I do love the whole ending of like you can create your own story by going out on an adventure, and that's just amazing. I love that moral so much. Scrapbook Mobile is a gold. Trolls Rangers, silver, specifically because I do like CJ and her friends. And I do love the whole lesson that you shouldn't, power through a moment instead of like living in the moment. I mean, heck, FOMO OPUP is all about the moral of living in the moment and not rushing things. And that's kind of what Troll Rangers is too. They learn that lesson early on when they almost get hurt, but they fix it. But it's still a really good episode. Also, someone theorized online, like on Instagram, with the whole dance, Guy Diamond's like, I've seen that before. And I'm like, wait, you've seen that before? Did Poppy and Branch do this dancing? But I don't know. That's just something I predicted or something. I don't quite know. With this one, it's still a good episode, but I'm gonna say silver for Trolls Rangers. Doc, who's there? Silver. That's who. I'm kidding. But Doc, who's there is a pretty good episode with it. I do love how Dr. Moonbloom is now like exploring the idea of like having compassion and everything, and like joking around, because like who wants to have it serious all the time? It's not really fun. With Doc, who's there, I really do like how they pulled off that expectation. The whole we're going to go ahead and do it like this. We're going to have a moment when we're going to joke around and have fun, and instead of being serious all the time, because then that's what makes people scared. I do love the whole beginning where it's like, okay, Smidge has just got to pick out an ice cream flavor, and that's pretty funny. But I do like the whole idea behind it too. Like where it's like, okay, you can't joke around too much, otherwise you're going to find a profession in it and move away from actually being the doctor, doing their job. So Doc, who's there is a really nice thing. I just love Dr. Poppy too. Anyway, Doc, who's there? Silver. Tour Guide of Duty. Wow, our first platinum in season 7. Oh man, I love platinum episodes so much. Anyway, Tour Guide of Duty is just really fun to watch. I love the whole like you've just grown so much, and the Robbie hug at the beginning. Also, I just really love the whole thing. I saw a scene where Dr. Moonbloom takes Queen Poppy's mic from the episode Tour Guide of Duty. Actually, yeah, you're right. That is what happened. I need to watch these episodes again. But regardless, Tour Guide of Duty is just really fun, really amazing to watch, because I like Tug as a character, and I love how Branch is willing to give up his bunker or whatever to do it. I also love the Freak Out. And the Freak Out is like really stifled and everything. And Poppy's there for him the whole way. And that's what I love. Another thing that I love is that Branch now says, hold my hand. And you saw me react to it. I was like, and I had to turn around for like a small instant. I don't know. It was just super fun. Tour Guide of Duty just has this kind spirit. Tug Duluth Adventures Fear Bunker Foray. I think that is what it's called. I need to watch it again to see. But I think that is what it's called. But Tour Guide of Duty just hit me so hard emotionally at the end. Where they're like, she's right, Branch. Even though we may not expect you to do much, you never let us down when we needed you. And that just hit me right in the feels so hard. That's what I love about season 7. No, actually, Tour Guide of Duty is not my favorite episode, my most favorite. That's coming up. It's in this season, but it's not Tour Guide of Duty. Anyway, Tour Guide of Duty is a platinum troll playing game. I've never been so excited for a game in my entire life. I've never been on the edge of my seat about who's going to win and who's not. That's how you do a game story. Seriously, that's how you do it. It's amazing. I feel bad for the whole Poppy's just going to screw things up during the game shtick. That's not really fair. I mean, I do love the end where she just says, I'm playing stuff my way now. And the whole flipping the coin scene, I was just right on the edge of my seat like, oh my God. Okay, she better get tails because it's like heads you fail and tails you succeed, and that was amazing to watch. So much fun. Troll playing game is a gold. I almost said silver. It's not. It's a gold. Fin Cascade is a silver, specifically because I don't like the mean spirit. I don't really like the whole fish. The fact that the fish don't like Branch is just mean. I don't like that. And the fish love Poppy. Fair enough. Everyone loves Poppy. Actually, I had to make a Paralyzing Poppy video discussing about how people have not been a fan of the show Poppy, even though I don't have problems. Who cares? Anyway, Fin Cascade was just a fun adventure with the whole fit and Branch getting swallowed up by a fish, and it's really interesting to watch. I definitely found it really interesting for Branch to have like another friend that kind of had the same interest as him, and that's a pretty good thing to get from it. So yeah, I gotta check my phone real quick. Okay, nothing really exciting. Hold on a minute. Ow, my back. And crap. I gotta make a call in a minute. So after I'm done with this, I gotta take a break, call my mom, and I'll be right back. So after this, don't worry, we're so close to the end. We just have two more. Fin Cascade is a silver. Gem Day. Now we're at my most favorite episode. Gem Day is my number one favorite episode. Easily. That's right now, though. I don't know if season 8 will provide another alternative. Who knows? Season 8 already came out with this mind blower of a season. So season 8 looks to be an interesting season. So I'm already off for ideas with season 8. So yeah, I'm very excited for season 8. I'm really excited to see what season 8 is going to provide. But Gem Day was my all-time favorite episode, specifically because very interesting plot, very, very good Broppy moments, very amazing animation, and extreme feels at the end. Making like the whole feeling proud of Branch for all these accomplished things. That's what made Gem Day special. Is the fact that it's like this is not just an episode where we're commemorating Branch's joy and everything. We're celebrating his milestone in how much he's become a joyful troll. That's special to me. And I swear that those moments almost drove me to tears, quite literally. That close. I even commented myself. I said it almost brought me to tears. It's a moment where it makes you feel proud for a character, and I got to give him credit where credit's due. So Gem Day is just a special episode, and I've never seen a Broppy moment that was so close. You could have done so much. You could have done so much with that moment. You could have revealed something. Oh well. That was Gem Day is my favorite episode. Platinum, definitely. There's no competition about it. And here we go with the connection being unstable. Great. Anyway, Bad Luck Branch is a gold. Specifically, while Creek is in Bad Luck Branch, and that's what ruins it from being a platinum or anything like that, I love the moral in it. That it's like we just need to kind of go out and take your mind off of everything, so that you're not stressed out about losing or whatever, or you're not like stressed out about anger and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I love moments like that. It's just really interesting to see. So that and the humor within it, especially with the luck stuff, like whatever, was just really interesting to watch. However, I didn't feel like Bad Luck Branch ended season 7 the way that it should have. If Bad Luck Branch was the series finale, you'd be like, "What? That ending's crap." It's I don't know, but Gem Day had the best ending ever, by the way, with the whole like harmonizing thing and the whole light show is just amazing. Anyway, back to Bad Luck Branch. Bad Luck Branch is a good episode. It's a great episode. It's a gold episode. And the only thing I don't like about Bad Luck Branch is obviously Creek. Sorry, but Creek just doesn't work for me at all. He never works in any of these episodes. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. Anyway, I gotta go take a phone call. I will be right back. All right, there we go. All right, that took forever. It took longer than I thought. Okay, where are we at? Which one is it? Okay. Now back to pretty much the final verdict. And then we pretty much get to the season stuff. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I'm gonna go slowly and rehash my thoughts so that I don't screw it up like I did with season 3 and 4. Okay, Wormhole, gold. Earworm, gold. Don't worry, be peppy, silver. Two's a cloud, silver. Glitter loss, gold. New anthem, platinum. Dark Side of the Lagoon, gold. Mr. Glitter Cakes, bronze. Snow Day, gold. Guy Misses Out, bronze. Scrap to the Future, gold. Bringing Up Birdie, gold. That's season 5. All right, down to season 6. Blank Day, gold. Hair Cuffed, bronze. Marsh Tato Fairy, bronze. No, I said silver. Dang it, I already messed up. Do the Biggie, gold. Hitting the Sky Notes, silver. Hugfest, gold. Chummy Sparklestone, gold. Giggle Yum. Idiot. Chummy Sparklestone is silver. Giggle Yum is silver. Glamping is gold. Flower for Poppy is gold. The Partier's Apprentice, silver. And Hairball is gold. All right, that's season 6. I can't believe I messed it up. Dang it. My God, I can't. Urgh. Anyway, Freeze Tag, gold. Whimsy Wasp, silver. The Fast and the Friendliest, silver. The Dinkles and the Sniffles episode, silver. Extreme Sleepover Club, silver. Vega Swift, silver. Scrapbook Mobile, gold. Troll Rangers, silver. Doc Who's There, silver. Tour Guide of Duty, platinum. Troll Playing Game, gold. Thin Cascade, silver. Gem Day, platinum. And Bad Luck Branch, gold. There. Okay, that's season 5 and 6 and 7. All right, that's the overviews done. Sweet. Oh my Lord. How did we get to season 1 and to season 7 really quickly? Oh my Lord. I can't believe I messed up. Dang it. Why'd I mess up? That sucks. Anyway, regardless. Now it's time for the series overview. This one's going to be a lot more emotional as far as everything goes. I mean, everything goes on a Friday night. I'm kidding, it's Thursday. Hello, Alyssa. Anyway, the series overview. Also, this will be reposted and everything, so everything will be fine. Anyway, so the series overview. This series is really good and I recommend it. It's always recommended. The series is amazing. This series has a way of pushing emotions and has a way of being part of the comedy. That's kind of what I want to see. That blend and balance. The only things I don't like about this show are the fact that it does the moral thing over and over again. And it's like, you don't need to teach people like me morals. You don't even need to teach people like my audience morals either. Because they'll already know the morals. They'll know the most cliche morals out there. That's what we as critics do, and that's what you as audiences know. Is these cliches are like, oh, it's obviously this, and then it happens. And you're like, yep, I knew it. But regardless, another thing I don't like about this this series specifically, is the animation problems. Only occasionally. I don't see the animation problems. I do detect voice problems, like lip syncing, I mean. With lip syncing, there's a problem in like few seasons, like occasionally. It doesn't really affect the series too much, but once again, it just kind of ruins it. But be happy because it doesn't show up in every episode. It only comes up in like some specific moments when they already lip synced and then they like change the lines around or something, which is fair, but I would have recommended.
Okay, love you, bye. I think she wants to talk to you.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, are you actually?
No.
I want to say hi.
Fine, one time.
Hi, people!
And now get off the screen.
Wait, I want to tell them something.
No.
You should subscribe to me.
Shut up. Hello. Say what? Oh, okay. Sorry. Love you too. Bye. Okay, sorry again. Anyway. Yeah, that was Aubrey, and my recommendation is to just not do that ever. I'm kidding. Go ahead and give Aubrey the subscription. I mean, actually no. Here's why. Remember, we're already dealing with Kappa. That'll make it worse. So, seriously though, Aubrey should not be on YouTube. Like, as a user, as a content creator, she can't do it. Because by doing that, it's government information sent out immediately. That's bad. Anyway, where was I at? There are typical lip syncing problems, but they're not as bad. Like, they don't make it any worse, or anything like that. The series is still a really fun series to watch, and it'll have its moments where it twists stuff very well, and it makes me laugh all the time. Yes, it is. It's her birthday tomorrow, and I will shout her out in my live stream. Primera, please do that as well. Shout her out in your live stream. We need to give her the best birthday. We got this. Anyway, I do love this series, but the one thing that makes me really love this series is the fact that I can be a kid again. Because you know me, I'm 18, I'm an adult now. But the fact that we have these episodes that just bring out that special side of me that challenges me as an adult, but brings out my inner kid. That's what I like about this series. And while Poppy and Branch may not be like their movie counterparts, they're still the same. They're still the same caricatures that I really love. Poppy just becomes more likable and more awesome as the series keeps going. And she becomes more compassionate with stuff. And Branch becomes more happier and more forgiving and more interesting. And it feels like he's grown the most throughout the series, too. And that's what I like about this series. While it may look like a comedy on the outside, it can be a true emotional masterpiece on the inside. While I can't say the series is better than the movie, because I can't. The movies will always be better than this. The movies will always be better than the series. That's everyone's opinion. But it's right up on par with the movies. It's as good as the movies, but it will never be better than the movies. You know what I mean? Because the movies are what inspired this stuff in the first place. So it can't be better, because without the movies, this wouldn't happen. But I do love this series for what it is. It's changed my life for the better, especially since it's given me so much to talk about. And it's giving me so much to get excited about, especially with Trolls World Tour. Because, like I said, Trolls was a great movie for me, and I really enjoyed it. And I will try to review it again. Because obviously, that review needs to stay up. Because every time I've tried to review it, it's either been taken down for copyright, or there's been some complications that meant that it could not stay on the air. And that sucks. Anyway. But that's the kind of fun thing about Trolls. While it's not entirely going to be like the best thing ever, because in some ways, you are so welcome, Melissa. Because while these movies are not like masterpieces, they're still good movies. They're not like as great as like How to Train Your Dragon or Kung Fu Panda or anything like that, but they're still good movies. I mean, I appreciated CinemaSin's video on everything wrong with Trolls because some of them were legit points. But one thing I don't like about CinemaSins is basically where they're like, where they point out like cliches, and I'm like, okay, I get the cliches. But laughing at the whole Branch's backstory thing, it's like, sure, you could have changed up the story a bit, but people can still catch on to what the backstory is and find the seriousness, and it doesn't have to be funny, and it shouldn't be. But regardless, I am a big fan of this series, and it's really enjoyable for me. It's something that is just really good, and it's truly changed my life because look at all these people that are Trolls fans. You know, besides Barry and Ethan, they're technically Paw Patrol fans, but they still watch my content because they're great friends. But look at these: Alyssa, Primera, Troll Lover, Nicole Minecraft Girl. It's just they're Trolls fans, and that's amazing. And the fact that Paw Patrol fans also watch, Godzilla fans also watch, it just makes me happy because I know I can talk about something like this without having to be like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do Paw Patrol and nothing else, or do Trolls and nothing else. And it's like, where's the variety in that? Because after this and season 8, I'm gonna die down with Trolls. That's not me saying I'm gonna stop doing Trolls. That's never gonna happen. But it just means I'm gonna like calm down and do Trolls at an even pace. Because they still want me to do individual reviews. That means I can take my time. Because I've got till April 17th, baby. I know what, but still. I'm just glad I can talk about stuff. Also, one other thing that I need to tell you guys about. There's an app where you can go and watch my reviews of different movies. I will be using this app from now on when it comes to movies and doing all this stuff. It's called Stardust, and I recommend going to it. This is my page, and you guys can go follow that page at Stardust. You can get it on your phone or your iPad or whatever, and you can go ahead and rate movies and give your own opinions. And I do like that. I will be rating Trolls on that site and everything. And every review of a film that you want to see from me will automatically come from Stardust. It may be reposted to YouTube depending on big requests, but every movie review will be on Stardust. Another thing too is when I go to World Tour, like I finish getting out of the theater and stuff like that, I will be doing a Instagram live stream to answer your questions. Like about how does this movie end, or are there any spoilers we should know about? Did Robbie happen and stuff like that? It's just I don't even care about spoiler questions with Trolls World Tour's Instagram Live. With this, I don't care. Just make sure you put spoiler and warning on there so that people can mute or get out of it as possible, and then they can come back. But I will also be doing a review here on the platform with YouTube. But I don't know. I mean, Kappa has already taken a big hit for a lot of YouTubers. I mean, Dolphin Dude's already gone, so great. For Trolls coming on my birthday is like a dream come true. Yeah, it is. And the fact that Trolls World Tour is close to my girlfriend's birthday too is pretty interesting. Her birthday's on the 6th, and the movie comes out on the 7th. Also, I need your opinion, real quick. Should I react to the trailer live with the season 8 reaction, or should I film on the phone as I'm live streaming? I need your opinion because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But regardless, I do expect a lot of questions, and it's really exciting. But I don't know. Still, this is really exciting. But seriously, these overviews are just really fun to make, and they just get out my opinions just like that. And at one point, I'm like, do I really need to do individual episodes? Because you already know exactly what because I already know exactly in which ones to do. You should what? Should film on my phone or like react to it while I'm live streaming, like without the cell phone. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna say I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna say the latter option. So I don't know, but once again, go and watch me and Primera's live streams. We're both doing our season 8 live streams. She's doing it early. Yeah, without the phone. Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, I'll do that because the phone doesn't really need to be in the background or anything anyway. And it should provide light just in case it's still dark, even though it won't be dark. Actually, yeah, I do want it dark. Anyway, regardless, this was really fun to do. The overviews were just so much fun to do. The episodes have their own way of going into either messed up territory with zeros or the best episode territories with platinum. And this series is always going to leave an impact on so many troll fan bases. Also, another thing is while I end the live stream for season 5, 6, and 7, a new one begins. Instead, we're going to be doing a Kahoot game where everyone can play because I want to do something. I want to include fans. I want to be able to have fun with you guys. It'll be so much fun. Like I'm actually gonna get that stuff set up right now. Let's do it. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get this set up. And once I get that set up, I will end the stream and I will get the new stream started. And I hope everyone shows up. Whoever is on the stream right now, go invite other Trolls fans because everything with this will entirely be related to. Okay, still no chapter 11. Okay, we're still waiting. I'm still waiting, Audible Troll. I'm still waiting. I'll dress up for that moment. I will. But regardless, I don't know. Still excited. She says she's getting the chapter done, but like I'm still waiting. Anyway. So let me get this started. But people who are still in the stream, like go invite others. Like go invite new friends that you're going. Go invite new friends. Anyone that's a Trolls fan, come to the stream. It'll be fun. It'll be so much fun. All right. I'm gonna log in and I'm gonna use my Google account. Okay. This is but seriously, this series means a lot to me. I'm so excited for tomorrow, my birthday and Trolls. Awesome. Log in. Seriously? Okay, log in with Google. Let's try that. See what we got. Okay. I'm gonna choose this one. And I'm gonna choose this one. Oh, for sake. I'm pretty sure that it's this, isn't it? Hold on a minute. Hello.
Oh, I was just doing a stream. What's going on? Quit trying to push me out of the room. I'm not trying to push you out. Yeah, you are. You're meeting me at the door trying to push me out. I'm not stupid. Do I look stupid? No. I'll be right back.
Thanks. Okay. Okay, say my troll answers in the chat. My name is Preston. My real name is Preston, by the way. Don't say that it's like I don't really want to create a Kahoot. I want to play new Kahoot games. I want to stupid. No, like go away, please. Ah, crap! I missed it, man. Stupid thing. Regardless, yeah, I don't really have too much to say at this point. I'm still trying to get this to work. Because I need to log in order for me to actually set up the game. That's what I'm trying to say here. It's like, Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Wait. No. Actually, no. No. Get out of there, please. No. Let's see. Don't really want to create a Kahoot. Thank you. Close. Need to. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go over here. Okay. Good. Don't. Yeah. I'm gonna exit. Just go home. Discover. I wonder if I can search this stuff. It'll be much easier. Oh, here we go. All right, awesome. Find me a Kahoot about trolls. See if I get something. This will be fun. See if I get it. Come on. You got this. Yay! Awesome. Okay. So that's ready to go. I'm so excited. Anyway, seriously, thank you so much for everything. And we'll come back. Well, I'm coming back anyway. Anyway, thank you so much. And as always, I will see you in this live stream. I mean, well, the next one anyway. I will be expecting people. Bye! For like a few seconds.